Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. Before we go any further, let me show you my new t-shirt. Can you see that? Bought for me by a very special lady, the beautiful Magdalena. She obviously knows me very well. Well, there are some things I care about, but anyway. Alright, it's my birthday in a couple of days on Sunday, so that's why I got the new t-shirt. And like I say, Magda knows me well. But anyway. Let's talk a bit about a little six rounder women's fight. That was on the undercard of the Metcalf Lajarraga Bilbao card on DAZN. I thought this was an interesting little fight. 6-rounder, 2 minute rounds obviously. RHIANNON DIXON, who's being groomed as a bit of a female star in the UK. She's 4-0, was 4-0. Took on MAHJOUBA OBTIL, a Moroccan lady living in Spain, or is it Italy? Italy, I think it is Italy. Who had an identical record, 4-0. And what was also intriguing is that between them they only had one stoppage win, which was Obtil, who stopped, I think in her debut she stopped a girl who hadn't won a fight or something. But neither of these women has faced anyone half decent, neither of them. Obtil had a win over a girl who was one win, no defeats. I think she won a decision over her. But every other fighter that both these ladies have faced has had a considerable losing record. And I'm talking big losing records, you know, like just pure journey women. So both untested. Dixon, the one supposedly with the better skills and the more fluid work, the better amateur career. And yeah, it kind of proved that way. It did turn out that way because Dixon, who's trained by Anthony Croller, immediately started on the front foot, southpaw, looking very, very eager to get in and do her work quickly. She started fast. Obtil, an older woman, she's 39, Obtil, no spring chicken by anyone's standards, compared to 27, which is what RHIANNON DIXON is. RHIANNON DIXON is 27. So 12 years age difference, that's big. But although Dixon started quickly, Obtil, she didn't seem flustered at all. Defensively, she wasn't too bad, except for one big glaring flaw. She was a sucker for the right hook, the southpaw right hook. And Dixon, I thought, won the first round, but then things got kind of interesting in the second round because Dixon, this is weird because I couldn't see the punch that did it, but there was a swelling suddenly appeared on her left eye. Now she's quite fair-skinned, Dixon, because she's a blonde, relatively light skin, so that the abrasions show up more. But there was a swelling over the left eye, and also, at the end of the round, between the second and third round, there was blood coming from her scalp. So she'd suffered a cut on her scalp. And I couldn't see where either of those injuries came from, because although Obtil wasn't, it wasn't as if she was a shrinking violet. She was doing probably 60-70% of the time she was defending, but she was coming forward a little bit and trying to be, she wasn't throwing punches in a very educated way. It looked to me like she took up boxing very late. She didn't seem to know how to throw a right hand. She couldn't control the range very well, but she was getting in quite close and trying to be offensive. And clearly she had some success because, like I say, Dixon in the second round picked up the cut on the scalp and the swelling. But anyway, but in the third round it suddenly changed. Well, this was a round of two halves really. The first half involved a knockdown scored by Dixon over Obtil. It was a right hook. Again, the right hook was, Obtil was a sucker for the right hook. Put the Moroccan or Italian, maybe she's an Italian citizen, I don't know, but originally she's a Moroccan girl. She's on the seat of her pants. Gets up, not really badly shaken, but then bizarrely, and at some point in the second half of that third round, the referee separated them. RHIANNON Dixon's going after Obtil, looking for to repeat the knockdown. And suddenly the referee separates him and takes a point off Dixon. I have no idea why he did this. He just and Dixon was like, what am I getting a point taken off for? She has Anthony Croller in the corners going mental. Dixon's totally perplexed. I'm totally perplexed watching it. No idea why. But that, of course, cancelled out the third round knockdown. Well, in the fourth round, was it the fourth? Yes, it was the fourth round. There was a straight right by Dixon to the body of Obtiel, and Obtiel hit the floor, and the referee didn't count it as a knockdown. It should have been a knockdown, because although Obtiel was off balance and was in the process of moving backwards in a straight line, more or less, Dixon landed that left to the body, and it definitely put her on the floor again. But the referee said it was a slip. So you're beginning to think, well, Dixon, you know, the referee was... A lot of these Italian, Spanish referees, a lot of continental referees are just not very good, and this guy was no exception. I don't know his name. But that was another... That could have been a 10-8 round for Dixon. Instead, it's a 10-9. In the 5th round, she definitely... Rhiannon Dixon definitely did score a second knockdown. And again, guess what? It came from the southpaw right hook. Down goes Obtiel. Gets up again, not particularly hurt, loses around a 10-8. The final round, actually, there was a little bit of success. I say that, a little bit of success in, was it the 4th or 5th round? It was the only little 10-20 second period that Obtiel had where she actually kind of got the better of Dixon, put Dixon on the back foot. And I can't remember if it was the 4th or 5th round, but anyway, final round comes along. It's the 6th rounder. I thought Dixon won it, edged it, no drama really in the last round, and lo and behold, Rhiannon Dixon gets the decision in Spain, in Bilbao, and yeah, that is a step up in one sense. I mean, Obtiel was, you know, I mean, she was undefeated, but neither of these girls had faced anyone, and at least these two undefeated girls got in the ring and settled it. And Obtiel's 39, like I say, it's quite a mature age, hasn't really got a lot of time to reinvent the wheel, has she? Dixon's 27, a lot more time ahead of her, but she needs to step up. She needs to be fighting more girls that are at least the level of a MAHJOUBA Obtiel, and preferably even higher up, you know. But yeah, it was a decent little six rounder. I think the jury's still out on Rhiannon Dixon. She's got some skills. She's quite a fluid. She's quite an offensive fighter, but she's quite fluid with it. And Obtiel, defensively, not too bad, apart from that right hook. That susceptibility to the right hook, but lots of feints. But her offense just isn't very good at all. And Dixon's is. Dixon has some nice offensive skills. Anyway, that was a 6th rounder for the ladies. Got the main event to come, which is Lajarraga versus Metcalf. Looking forward to that. This is the fight. This fight was on DAZN. The whole card's on DAZN. Check it out if you've got DAZN. It's good. DAZN's well worth the money. I would go, if you like boxing, go for DAZN. I think it's £8 a month in the UK, but it's worth it. Anyway, thanks for your time as always. If you like this video, hit the like button, or and subscribe if you're a new subscriber. I always appreciate it. Just takes a little second to punch that subscribe button. Thanks for your time. We'll speak again soon. Meanwhile, take care. Bye for now.